For the price of 4 oranges or a wrap of groundnut in Abuja, the federal capital city of Nigeria, you can actually have an education, gain knowledge in science, technology, engineering and mathematics to change your life and give you better opportunities. While other students spend 100 naira, an equivalent of 30 cents during break time for puff-puff, ice cream and zobo, other students use that same 100 naira for daily education at the Knowledge, Skills, Solution and Creativity KNOSK 100 naira a day charity school in Kuje. Founded in 2019, Mr. Kingsley and Mrs. Irene Bangwell let us in on what prompted this unique school.
Project targets children that are out of school, kids who can't go to school, and the whole idea is how do they get back to school and stay in school, and also get a transformational education that can help them break out of poverty, which is the core of what we're doing. I tell people I'm a serial school dropout. I dropped out of primary school several times and eventually spent 8 years in primary school because of poverty. Same thing happened in secondary school. I spent 9 years in secondary school, dropping out several times. Same thing happened in tertiary institution. My first admission university, by the end of the year, I had to just drop out. Money was a big factor, right? So when you hear the statistics about out-of-school children, you're looking at one of them. So what we do at the KNOSK school is something that is personal to us. It's a problem we are familiar with.
And so Kingsley and I decided that, you know what, let's go and design a private school for children who would ordinarily not be able to access public education. And let's put everything that a poor man's child needs to tap into their potential so that they can become the very best version of their lives. June 2019, on Kingsley's birthday, we decided to do something crazy. We went online and asked people to give us money to come and set up the school. I remember the first time Kingsley said the model was going to be 100 naira a day. I had done the financials. And when he said it was going to be 100 naira a day, I said, excuse me, what's the model? How are we going to pay for this? And I remember the first time we were trying to apply for pitches and grants to start. It didn't come. So in 2019, we said, you know what, let's just go. So when I asked him what's the plan, he said we're going to go online and do crowdfunding. I said, me, beg people for money online. I can never do that. It's been 3 years. I do that every day.
So children pay 100 naira a day to come to school, and for 100 naira a day they get books, they get uniform, they get lunch, they get sanitary pads every month, and they get STEM-based education. If you put 100 naira together for a term, it's about 6,000 naira. But 6,000 naira can provide all of that for a child or a family. It's actually 66,000 naira a term. So what it means, they are just paying 10% of the fees. So we have to raise the other 60%, 90%, which is 60,000 naira, using crowd matching. We're on social media and through events and reaching out to people, writing proposals and all of that. So that's how we raise money to run the schools.
It's been 3 years. This project has been sustained by Nigerians, 95% Nigerians, most of which don't know us, hear about it online on social media and everything. So the first thing we did was go out, get online, talk to people, of course carry our family savings, put into the project, and then went out, got some of our friends to say team up with us. We have a long list of those people that jumped on the boat without saying anything. So we visit their homes, and then we start to tell people, oh, you're not that poor, thank you. And so after that, the children that are able to scale that visit, we call it the KYS visit. We have two staff members visiting each home. We like to combine a male and a female, so that broad perspective. Sometimes a man can say they're wealthy. The female will say, did you see their cotton? Did you see that TV, the remote is not working, or there's no TV in the house? We use that to kind of balance out on the perspective. But they have a set of questions that everyone answers, so gives us an informed, material to decide whether a child is coming in. We wish that was all. That's not all. Children who scale through that KYS visit have to write our entrance exam. They have to score 50% and above to be admitted. Our matrix is a child has to be, number 1, from a low-income family, number 2, intelligent, and number 3, want to go to school. That's the combo. Because if we're going out there to get money from other people, I expect that just like they want their children to be improving at school, they want the children that they're sponsoring to make some improvement.
How How does schooling here impact on the students?
This is a robot. If you don't want to use your phone to snap, you can use your robot. That's the camera dolly robot. You can connect it, then you fix your phone over this place. Then you just press anywhere you want it to go, whether left or right. Then to be videoing you or to be snapping you for that. So first off, I on my robots, then I connect the app. Yes, it has connected. So if I want to use it now, then connecting it like this.
Found in Kuje market about lack of electricity. I've learned a lot being here, like improving in spelling, in reading, in writing and handwriting, in some coding work we do, fixing the snap circuits, using the solar panel, and doing Scratch, Arduino, and all of that.
This school is enjoyable for me, and I'm very excited when I'm inside this compound while I'm with my friends. Every student, even the JSS1, they know how to use the computer, to code, to use the PowerPoint, all and Scratch. So I would like to invite them to the KNOSK school because KNOSK school is a better place for a low-income family. I learned how to use computer. It's so delicious and it's good. This school is a lovely place where you can enjoy yourself and where you can learn about anything. I would like to be a doctor.
These teachers who stick around to offer services in an unconventional wage system tell us what spurs them.
The KNOSK 100 Naira a day charity school as a volunteer in October 2019, and after a process, a long time of working with the KNOSK, I was retained as a permanent staff, and now I am the lead learning resource officer. We help children to find the necessary resources that makes learning happen. That has always worked for us as a school is that people who work here work first because they have a heart for the job, and that is always the first, and the children are always the priority for us before our salaries come into play. So, and God has been faithful, faith too, but it is the heart first before the money for us.
Came in here, I loved what I saw here, and I decided to teach. Then from teaching, I developed so much passion for the work that encourages me to do this work. So I moved from a teacher, I owned the work. It's not just a work for me. It's as if I'm fulfilling my purpose on earth. There's a team spirit here. We work like brothers and sisters. We give each other moral support, and we make it so comfortable for teachers to stay here. Teachers actually look forward to coming to work every day.
Is this method a relief for parents?
Honestly speaking, the appropriators of this particular school, God have used them for our own good. They have an open heart as a citizen of Nigeria. They have passion, zeal. They have an open heart. It's a people that God have used for a least privilege, for a people that have a less hand. It's a people that they understand how the pains of the parents are.
See changes, I'm very happy. Yes, God bring this school because of me and my family. If it not be this school, we are hopeless for the favor. We don't even know that the girl will go to school again. But this school come and the favor come become students. So I'm happy. It gives me rest of mind.
Running the school is not without its difficulties. In the wake of its success for 3 years, more students are willing to enroll. But can it take more than 30 students every session?
Big factor for us right now, we have about 82 kids or so, and then we're using a rented facility. We are maxed out. Last year we had over 100 applications, but where are you going to keep them? And this year is going to be more because more people are knowing about the school, and then in fact we are getting calls from Suleja, Gwagwalada, we're getting calls from Kavanchan, we're getting calls from Masaka. People are saying they want to bring children. We're saying don't bring go, because space is a factor. So now we're trying to look for the land so that we can build a school where we can have 600 children. So they'll have hostel, classroom, have school farm, have a technical center, have a tech hub, also have a media center. So those are the things we want to do in the school. So getting the school land and being able to build that. Those are some of the, challenges.
With an estimated 10.5 million out-of-school children in Nigeria, the KNOSK 100 Naira a day charity school is a beacon of hope that more of this can be replicated to ensure quality education for the poor and vulnerable.